Hello and welcome to Wapley on a rather overcast autumn day. I've come over here to look at some strimming work we've had done, particularly on the lower meadow. We have problems with an invasive weed called meadow sweet, and we're trying to strim it to weaken the plant so it won't grow back so fiercely next year. Of course, we could have the usual debate about what is a weed and what is a plant. But the lower meadow is a particularly rich habitat, and when a particular species becomes so invasive that it can affect the balance of the habitat, that's when we need to take some action. The brown patches you can see are where the meadow sweet has been strimmed away. Beyond that you can see some longer reedy plants on the wetter parts of the meadow. While I'm here, I'll take a look at a couple of other things. For example, this copse in the middle of the lower meadow conceals a seasonal pond, and towards winter it will start to fill up. Let's go and have a look. Yes, with all the recent rain it's starting to fill up quite nicely, so I imagine that it will stay full for most of the winter. Next to the pond there's a fallen branch with some lovely bracket fungi on it. Just look at the patterns on these fungi. While I'm here, I'll take a look at this tree that I'm rather concerned about. It looks solid enough from this side, but from the other side you can see that it was burnt out a few years ago. It stood here quite strongly for a few years like this, and it's growing quite nicely higher up, but we're concerned that the weight of the boughs might be too much for this weakened base. Especially now that some quite large holes are starting to appear towards the bottom. So we're going to get a tree expert to look at it and give us their opinion about it. It would be a pity to lose a tree as old as this, but maybe if we trim it down to a suitable height and take all the weight off the top, then we might find that it would regrow from lower down. Well, that's all from Wapley for now, but please come along and join us on our next work morning, which is next Sunday, the 9th of November, and we're meeting at 10 o'clock down at the gate just off Shire Way. Look forward to seeing you then. Bye!